Okay, here it comes. The first 15-minute exercise. It's going to be really intense. So every time you need some rest, just turn it off, take some rest, okay, catch your breath. It's going to be really intense, as I told you, 15 minutes. And as you advance forward, you can keep less and less and less and less and rest. Our goal is ultimately going to 15 minutes without stopping, just what I'm trying to do. I'm telling you, I'm going to be out of breath too. It's not easy for me, not even after I've been teaching kettlebell for over 2 years and I'm working with those. It's still really hard. It's still very intense for me. That's why I love it, and that's why I'm doing it. Try to pick up some lightweight, okay? Don't try to do it with the 40-50 pounders. For a start, I always recommend 10 pounders, no more than 10 pounds. For kettlebell, it's more important, the intensity, the endurance, than lifting heavy 2-3 reps and put it down. Save this type of training for the weight room when you want to train with weight training, okay? Regular weight training. You're going to always start off with the warm-up, which is the first one is the orbit, when you're coming around on your waist. I call it a little bit orbit because you're pulling up with the first. It's not a circle, but most people think if you look at it from the side, it's pulling forward a little bit, coming back, pulling forward and coming back. Okay, and you have to push that weight back. Try to work with the muscle. Don't just swing the kettlebell, pull it and push it back. Pull it and push it with the other one. Then we're gonna change direction. You're gonna warm up the shoulders real good. Okay, coming back, push the kettlebell back, pull it, push and pull it. Then we're gonna go for the second one. Warm up is a halo. We're gonna grab the kettlebell just like this, coming up. You flip it to one side and we're going around the head. Once you see that, my elbow is in. It's not just this. Don't lift up that elbow. Elbow is always in, right at the shoulder. And you're working and pushing around this. You're going to the other direction. So you see that? My elbow coming up in every single movement. Push the kettlebell backwards, push the kettlebell and pull the kettlebell. Even though it looks like you're just swinging around, it's not a swing, it's always a push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Then we're going to go for the 8. That was the warming up the elbows. Then we're going to go for the 8, what I already showed in the previous video. You're going to use a little bit of the legs and you're going to go forward with the back. When you're going forward with the back, I want the back absolutely straight. No hunching. As you see my back coming up, 8, 8. The back is absolutely perfectly straight. Always parallel with the floor. Never hunch. Then from this moment, we did the warm up. We're going to start with the simple one arm swings all the way up. Up. You're going to do 15 of these. 3, 4, and 5, and 6. You're always trying to bring some speed into it. 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15. Other arm. 1, 2, 3. Squat with a little bit leaning forward, a little bit squatting, trying to move the whole body. During this 15-minute short workout, our goal is to work with as much muscle, as many muscles as we can. Hop. 8, 9, 10. My counting is always going to be off. Hop. I'm a trainer. I just go for the feeling. Never train for the numbers. Train for the feeling. Hop. 2 more. 1. And then 1 more. Good. Now this is our resting time. Then we're going to go forward. We're going to work with the lower back. As you see, when you work with the lower back, head's always up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And your back is straight. I don't want any hunching. Look at yourself in the mirror, if you have a mirror at home. And then coming up, coming down. Leg is straight. You're going to bend the knee just a little bit to protect the joint, but otherwise it's straight. You do not squat with it. You just go forward. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. You're going back. One more set. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Over, back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next exercise is double arm.